Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Alright. Oh, you guys are new. Why hello. Nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by. If y'all have been here, thank you so much for coming back. You guys are amazing. Okay. So, I just opened my Pure Romance inventory booster. I don't know which one of these videos is going to be up first. I have no idea. So in case you're wondering what is all this stuff behind me, delightfulness, just saying. I've decided that I have the website, but if you guys want to order from me personally, I mean, what you're ordering from me either way if you go through my website, but if you guys want to order and then have me deliver it, just like, you know, package it cute, send some extra goodies, things like that. So I wanted to have some things also for like craft fairs and parties and stuff like that. Just be, once again, like that goat from Hoodwinked, be prepared. So that's what this is. Obviously made a video about that. I put the things up, but anyway, so that's why there are the things. Okay, so I've done a few. How much can I crochet in a days? Also, the other day I did a how much can I like knit on the knitting machine in 24 hours. And I didn't quite kick as much a booty as I thought I was going to. Just because, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I got several things made for craft fairs, so that was really awesome. So it is, as I started this, it was 1 o'clock, so it's just a couple minutes now past 1, I suppose. So 1 o'clock is my my deadline tomorrow. I'm going to do 24 hours of how many amigurumi can I crochet in a day. Everybody say a little prayer if you would. I know you're going to see this after I do it, but like, that would be great. So, okay. So, anyway, yeah, so if you guys, you know, that would be awesome. So, I already made one little dude. I was at the point where I need to put his eyes in and stuff in. So technically, I guess a little before 1 would probably be my deadline, but as I'm making this and deciding, it's 1 because I made this video, I made a Happy Mail video, I need to make a Crochet Ramblings video, but I don't know. So, alright, anyway. So, I dropped him. Darn it. Where'd he go? Oh, roly-poly feller. Alrighty then. So, got fuzzies on him too now because he fell. Sorry. Alright. Anywho, I'm using Mainstay, the 100% acrylic. I think this is blue multi. Yeah, blue multi. So it's just different colors of blue, and I will link all of the patterns that I'm using down below. I think it's mostly going to be monsters and bees, but I will link them below. Anyway, yeah, this is Crystal from Chronically Crocheting, her little monster guy. So I have him done so far. Well, not done. He's needs to be stuffed and put eyes and all those things. But I made him out of this, and I thought he turned out really cute. I've made him out of, I love this yarn in dark neons before, and it's so fun. So I like this pattern. It works up very quickly. I also been making some bigger ones out of the Bernat blanket yarn. So I have some like bigger monster dudes, so they're pretty cool. So, also this, I didn't make this one today, but it was right here. For some reason, he fell on the floor too. I don't know why. This is this bag right here. Here we go. Is my like bulkier yarn for my, well, it's mostly Dollar Tree chenille and things like that. The Premier just chenille for like fluffy amigurumi. This is a little monster that I made out of, oh, I don't remember what this one is. I got it in a Mary Maxwell mystery thing. I don't remember what the yarn is, but anyway. But I made him, he's a little bit rounder, and I just thought he was so cute. It's like a little golf ball or something. I don't know, but anyway, he's not quite as, this dude's more elongated, I feel like. So he's just kind of squishy, but I thought he was really cute. So I made this one last night. So I think I want to make a few more of these out of this yarn because I thought they turned out really cute. Although I'm going to have to make B1 because she has loved this yarn since I got it. So she needs one of these. But anyway, so far, this dude is what I have today. So I'm going to do 24 hours. Nudge, nudge, wink. Am I right? Ha ha ha. So I'll come back I mean, I'm sure I'll come back with updates, but 1 o'clock tomorrow is my deadline. I say 24 hours because that just gives me more breathing room. Whenever I did the knitting machine thing, like maybe 4 hours. That's how long I really worked. I'll say 5, just for fun. 5 hours. Other than that, it was a lot of nap taking and hanging out and watching Paramount. So there you go. So I don't know. I said if I get 2 things done, I feel like I did the dang thing, because I already have 1 thing done. So, you know, that'll be good. So I really want to work on bees though, because I have a lot of the Dollar Tree chenille yarn. I feel like we knew that. And I had just a little bit of the black left, like I think maybe 2 skeins, if that, of the black chenille yarn. And our Dollar Tree that never gets yarn has like 4 boxes just of black, and so I got like I think 4 skeins the other day. So I was telling my husband, I was like, it's that 25 cents that gets me. Like whenever it was a Dollar Tree, I'd have bought this whole box of 12 and just been like haha and walked out of the store. Something about making it $1.25, it was like I'm just gonna get 4 or 5 of them. Like I can't, like it's just these and that's all. So that's all I got. Anyway, but yeah, I have some yellows and blues and pinks I thought would be really cute for just some different colored bees. And also I want to make a couple rainbow bees, because I have the rainbowy pastel Eastery looking colors in chenille, and I thought that would be a lot of fun to make some rainbow bees. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I always say this, like things that I'm gonna make, and then I'll come back on here with like a frog hat. I don't know where this is gonna go, but I'm gonna try to just stick to amigurumi. Cool. Alright, I'll come back with updates, so see y'all in a second to you guys. Heck, I don't know, it could be tomorrow. See y'all. Everybody wish me luck. Alright, cool. Okay, so I could sit here and pretend like this is the very next day, but it's not. This is the day after that. How are you? Didn't feel like filming the rest of this yesterday. Sorry if the very first part of this was kind of weird. I took a drink of coffee and then kind of choked all over myself with the coffee. So I have a blooper reel clip for you all. That'll be fun. Every now and then I put a blooper reel out, and those are really good times. So I turned the video off and then started coughing. So not smart enough to drink coffee. That's really impressive. Thank you. Alright, so anywho. Alright, so back to how many amigurumi can I crochet? 24 hours. I think I did alright. I don't have any that are finished. 0 that are completed. Bees with no wings, stuff like that, but this is what I did. So, alright. First, I have the little monster that I showed you guys with the blue multi. I already showed y'all this dude, and I put a blue eye on him. And I needed some more safety eyes, and Derek and I were looking last night on, you know, Amazon and eBay, comparing prices, as we do. I don't know if all couples are like that, but it's like I'm an Amazon person. He's like, I can find it on eBay for cheaper, and so we're like debating back and forth which one do you like. I think it's blah 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 on here. He's like, well, that one has such and such pieces. Anyway, went through this whole thing, only to find out like partway through he's still looking, and I was like, Etsy, and just looked there, and it was like, I looked up like safety eyes for amigurumi, and there was a pattern for crochet eyes, and I was just like, now duh, you know, honestly duh, like why did I not think of that? Like I think that at one point I kind of did, but it was just like, no, you use safety eyes. And I know that they're safe, they're like in the name, but at one point I was even asked this, like, are they safe for like babies? And I was like, yeah, they're called safety eyes. I put felt behind them, they're, you know, good to go. And I had one in a bee that if you moved it just right with felt behind it, even like it would have popped out. And it was like, well, that's probably not really good, you know. Don't feel how safe that is. And they're not really expensive. I feel like I can make them really, really cute. The ones like had the iris and the pupil and the whole thing, like little eyelashes around it and like a little twinkle in the eye, the little crochet ones. I will link that pattern down below. It's a paid for pattern. I think it was like $3, and then I clicked out, went back to Amazon, went back to Etsy, and she had like a little coupon code thing that she gave me or whatever. It was like, come back, get 15% off. So I didn't even pay $3, and I feel like that's way better. Actually, I still haven't purchased it yet. It's still in my cart. Because I was like, okay, still kind of debating on the whole thing, but I just feel like that's the thing that makes sense. And then I can stitch them on, and I know that they're safe, and I don't have to worry about it and question later on, okay, that baby has my toy. Are they okay? Because there's been times that I've like, I hope everything, like all the stitches stayed together, or all the, you know what I mean? I don't know if everyone's like that, but it's like you wonder about your things once they're not in your space anymore. So I feel like that'll be one less thing that I have to stress about, the safety eye. I didn't mean to go off on a safety eye rant, but that just happened. So, a rant, but anyway. So, I think from here on out, I'm going to crochet some like small, medium, large eyes. That way I can make really big, really fun ones for like the big bees and stuff, and I think that'll be cute. The squid that I make, which I didn't make today, or the other day, wink. Anyway, the squid that I make though, that one has crochet eyes on it. And they do look cute, but there's something about these ones on Etsy that I'm like, those are adorable. So I will link that pattern below. Anyway, I think that's the best route. So, but before that, we had safety eyes. And so, yeah, use the blue one. So this is the blue multi. And this is, as I think I mentioned already, Crystal from Chronically Crocheting. I will link that below as well. Her Amigurumi monster pattern. So we have him. Set these up. This little dude that I made with Red Heart Mexicana, he's stuffed, so that's good. My mama went the other day, they had at Hobby Lobby, which is my favorite, they had, it was 30% off yarn week, and also they had their big bags of stuffing for like $3. That's a heck of a deal, because even at Walmart they're like $5.47. Every time we go in there I'm like, Walmart, why? These should be like $2. So Hobby Lobby had them on sale, so she hooked me up. I'm stocked up for sure, which is amazing. On stuffing, because I have these and a whole box right behind y'all on the couch full of amigurumi that need, I don't know, safety eyes and stuffing. So, alright. So, but this one's Red Heart Mexicana. I love how they turned out. I made jellyfish with this before, and they looked so cute. And so I was like, what about a little monster dude? And I love him. I love them. They're so cute. And I haven't put mouths on them. I never put mouths on them before. And they sold like hotcakes. And so now I'm like, like the little ones. So I don't know if I want to put mouths on them or not. I can't decide, but I got those two. And then because I really liked how the Mexicana looked in a monster, I made, this one still has a stitch marker on it, but that's alright, it looks cute. Anyway, but I used the Mexicana and I held it together with the Premier Just Chanel from Dollar Tree. I'm a 5.5 hook, and I made this little dude, and he has it's green, right? He has one green eye, one red eye, and he still needs stuffed. And he has my super cool little, you can even see it's my teapot stitch marker. But I thought he turned out super cute. So Derek and he's like, that's so cool, like whenever you hold them together, because I have one that I made a while back that was gray, the Just Chanel, and then like an ice yarn that's blue and green and black that I held together, and he is so cool. And so he's like, I really like when you do that, and then his eyes are different colors. But yeah, he was a lot of fun. So four little monsters. Okay. And then I made this bee. Also, let's see, the next two are, I just said it, Premier Just Chanel from Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness. And then I used little green safety eyes for him. He needs bees. It's a bee. He needs bees. He needs wings because he's a bee. Anyway, made him. I thought he turned out super cute. And next I made this dude. No lavender. Also needs wings. He just has black eyes. Nothing too exciting. Then last, but certainly not least, move my box here. I made this a big bee because I sell these like crazy. So, in the hoops. Yeah, made a big bee. So it also needs wings, stuffed, finished, all that. But see, and like I used I know they're not the biggest safety eyes because I don't have like 30mm safety eyes, but these are what were my biggest safety eyes, and they just look kind of silly. Like if I had really cute crochet ones and like had a bigger eye, how adorable would that be? So I think that's a thing. So 3 bees, 4 monsters. That's what I did. So I think that's pretty alright. I didn't work consistently by any means the 24 hours. Miss B and I went and had some girl time and had fun, and so it's kind of like last time there were maybe 4 or 5 hours, honestly, that I really worked. So if I really just did like a 12-hour kick booty crochet run, I'd probably do alright, but I don't. So anyway, that's what I got done. So I'm pretty excited because it's that many more things from a craft fair table. So that's cool. Although this will do it, I don't know if he's going to be able to leave the house. So Derek's in love with him, and by the time the kiddos see him, I feel like this is probably going to be sitting on B's shelf. Just how I feel about it. Like Miss B. My B. Not these bees. Alright, cool. So, anywho. Yeah, that's what I got done. So, like I said, I will link the crochet eye pattern below because it's really cool, and I think that's going to be my best bet, to be quite honest. Also, because I still haven't responded to comments from the other day because we've all met. I feel like y'all have met me. I just have days where I'm like, nope, and I've just felt crummy, and sometimes it takes me a while to get back, hello Fuzz, to comments, just because, like, sometimes I'll read them, but I just don't get back to them. I'm really sorry about that. But I was asked the other day by my beautiful friend Amy, like how sea creatures sold at craft fairs, like how well they sold. They do amazing. They said I have like little octopi that I have. Those do really well. The squid. Hubble the squid, which, like I said, Mildred Hubble. So because of the worst witch, I love the name Hubble the squid. So 2 separate stories all in one story anyway. But yes, Hubble the squid. I will link that pattern below. I hope I remember. Anyway, that one sells like, well, I've sold it. People really, really, really like that pattern. I will say that. As I've mentioned before, I never really know at a craft fair what's going to sell, what's not, what people are into at one spot, what's not, because something completely different will sell the next time. And then, like, the next time I won't even sell the thing that I sold before. So it's wild. Amy also mentioned, I'm going to do a little YouTube shout out here. She asked me if I had watched Alyssa G on here. And yes, I have. I adore her. She's so stinking cute. She has craft fairs and stuff all the time, but she makes like big plushy amigurumi, and I mentioned a while back that I wanted to make a ghost face, like from the movie Scream, and that's where I got the idea to make a ghost face, because she made a black one and a pink one, and they sold like no time. She's so cute, so I will link her down below. She probably doesn't even know who I am, and that's alright. Still shout out people here on the YouTube streets. So, but she's adorable, and she does amazing work. She's so cute. Her little wall of Premier Chunky behind her, I'm just like, it's so rainbowy and fun. So yes, I've totally seen Alyssa G. I've gotten a few ideas from her for sure. And so yeah, I don't have a lot of time until my craft fair, so I'm still obviously getting ready. As I've mentioned, I have several things I want to change up this year, so there's that. So I've been working on like certain items more than other things, but the squid and the octopus were huge. Yeah, so I need to make some more squid also, because they're really fun too. It's a really, really fun pattern. So alright, so I will link those things below. You'll help me remember. Thanks. Alright, so I thank you all for coming along with me to see how many amigurumi can I crochet in 24 hours. We're just gonna wink wink again. So anywho, so I thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you all very soon.